Jinger Duggar Vu is finally revealing the hidden struggles of growing up in a household of 21. And it's nothing like what you saw on TV, from food insecurity to the psychological weight of strict religious teachings. She opens up like never before. You won't believe the shocking details she shares about survival tactics, sibling rivalries, and what really went on behind closed doors. Stay tuned. This is one story you won't want to miss. Hayanava, welcome to World Gossip 24, your go-to spot for the latest trends, celebrity news, and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe. Jinger Duggar Vuolo has recently shared deeply personal details about the struggles she faced growing up in a family of 21. In a revealing conversation on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast, she spoke openly about the hardships of food scarcity, cramped living conditions, and the psychological toll of growing up in a strict religious household as the sixth of 19 children. Jinger's childhood was shaped by constant adjustments to a crowded household. The family often lived in rental homes with only 2 bathrooms, which meant daily routines were frequently disrupted by long waits and a lack of privacy. I think when we were younger that was more of a problem, because we only had 2 bathrooms in most of our rental homes, Jinger recalled. There was constantly a line, and the water would not stay hot very long, so if you wanted to have a hot shower, you needed to be one of the first 2 or 3 in there. Beyond the logistical challenges, food insecurity was a pressing concern. With so many mouths to feed, meals often became a source of stress. Jenner recounted how some of her siblings would take desperate measures to ensure they got their fair share. I remember a few times when we were very young, some of my siblings would take their food into the bathroom, she said. They would carry it and put it on the bathroom counter. My mom would be like, "Don't do that." They'd say they're going to eat it. That's literally what they thought. I'm not going to be able to eat my food because somebody's going to take it. And we might not have enough for seconds today. To manage their tight budget, the Duggar family relied on inexpensive food options. Jinger recalled frequent trips to discount grocery stores like Aldi, where they stocked up on bulk canned goods. We'd always try to get whatever we could at Aldi because it was cheap, she explained. We would get flats of cans of ravioli, green beans, and corn. We would eat them out of the can. She added that cold ravioli, or seasoned green beans straight from the can, was a regular meal. Ravioli, we would eat it cold, and that was our meal a lot of days, she shared. Then we would eat green beans out of the can, and we pour salt and vinegar in there in a can and just eat it. That was our favorite. Despite these struggles, Jinger emphasized that her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar, worked tirelessly to provide for their large family. In her memoir, People Please Her, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations, she reflects on her father's dedication to multiple jobs. My dad had multiple jobs he was juggling, she wrote. Even with their reality TV fame, our budget remained tight. She also recounted moments of financial difficulty, including times when they couldn't afford fast food, highlighting acts of kindness from strangers who occasionally treated them. The family's financial constraints extended beyond food to clothing. Jinger and her sister, Jessa, often took responsibility for ensuring their siblings had suitable outfits, especially for public appearances. Jessa and I would usually pack all of the kids' clothes, Jinger said. Sometimes even the older teenage boys would be like, "Oh, care, just get me clothes that are nice." So we would do the shopping for them. A lot of times, due to budget limitations, they had to be resourceful, drawing inspiration from catalogs like Brooks Brothers, but sourcing similar styles from thrift stores. We could not afford it, so we would go to the thrift store and buy whatever we could find that looked similar, she explained. In addition to financial and logistical challenges, Jinger has spoken out about the psychological impact of her upbringing in the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, a religious organization founded by Bill Gothard. In her memoir, she describes the teachings as cult-like and details her struggles with breaking away from its rigid ideologies. I was raised to be subservient and was restricted from many forms of entertainment and expression. She wrote after leaving the church in 2017 and moving to Texas. Jinger faced the difficulty of adapting to a new way of life burdened by insecurities and fear of judgment. Her husband Jeremy Vu supported her in questioning her past teachings and finding her own beliefs. Despite facing criticism from those still loyal to Ibel, Jinger's revelations have helped many others re-examine similar religious upbringings. Now living in Los Angeles, she enjoys a freer lifestyle while maintaining complex but loving relationships with her family. Reflecting on her past, Jinger acknowledges both the joys and difficulties of her childhood. While she appreciates the sense of community and constant companionship that came with a large family, she does not shy away from discussing the struggles. Her candidness provides an in-depth look at what life was really like behind the polished image of the Duggar family portrayed on reality television. Jinger's journey from a restrictive upbringing to a path of personal growth and self-discovery serves as an inspiration to many. Through her podcast and writing, she continues to share her experiences, offering support and understanding to those who may have faced similar challenges. Her story sheds light on the realities of growing up in a household that, while filled with love and faith, was also marked by hardship, strict control, and a relentless struggle to make ends meet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next video. Take care and love to you. All Duggar family news. Jinger become Jason Duggar, Jessa Duggar, related. For you recently uploaded watched.